Hey, welcome back to our channel. I'm glad you could join us today. And I want to hit on a subject I get asked a lot about from family and friends, and I see a lot of posts for new RVers is, how do we make a living going full-time RV? What do we do? What kind of work is there out there? Well, for us, we have several different options, and as well as you could too. And today I want to talk about camp hosting. I guess the do's and don'ts, pros and cons, and how do you find out about them? Well, you can go to either Happy Vagabonds or Work Campers. They're both online sites, and they have a listing of camp hosting jobs out there. We're going back to our camp host job that we had last year in Colorado because it pays good. We got really good people that we work for, and you get to live in a campground in Rocky Mountains around 8,000 feet, so it's not really hot in the summertime. For us, we enjoy being outside. We get paid 40 hours a week. Do we work 40 hours a week? Nope. We're on call, I guess, 8 hours a day. Actually, our day probably consists of 2 to 3 hours of actual working, but you're there for the campers. What we do is clean the pit toilets, sell firewood, keep the fire rings cleaned out, and answer questions for people that are arriving that's never been to our campsite. And yeah, the benefits are we get a free place to stay, we get paid to being outdoors in Rocky Mountains. Look at the pay. A lot of them don't pay, especially back east. They want you to volunteer X amount of hours for your site, and you don't get paid. So make sure you check that out in the description before you commit to it, or they'll come up, the first 20 hours is for your campsite and such amount of money for every hour worked over 20 hours. Yeah, you got to be careful on that. So that's one thing to really look out for. Research on how far it is to town, where's a hospital, just in case you need one, just in case of a case, you never know. What kind of amenities they offer, like full hookups, including water, electric. If they don't have electric, will they provide a generator if you don't have one? If you got a generator, will they provide the fuel for the generator? And also, do they have a sewer dump, or do they have like what they call a honey wagon, empties your black tank? So those are things, if you're just starting out, to keep in mind as you look for a job. But I got a buddy that I met in Winslow. I mentioned him several times in different videos. He's got a really good job. He's an older guy, but he's in Washington State. Gets paid very well. Lives at a campground. Works 2-3 hours a day. He's back in the woods, right on a lake. And he sent me some pictures of it, which is absolutely beautiful area. So yeah, check out workcampers.com or Happy Vagabonds, and there's probably a few other sites out there that list jobs for full-time RVers. If you're looking for a place to pay, make sure that's in the description, that it's not saying, oh, work 20 to 30 hours a week in turn for a site, and that's all you get. So be careful. Read the description thoroughly. Call and ask questions. That's the best way to do. Do your homework so you don't get stuck in somewhere you really don't like. But if you do, you can always keep looking for another one and give them a notice and up and move. That's what's great about this lifestyle. So I hope that helps out. We enjoy our camp hosting. The only downside is if you get somebody that had a bad supper or drank too much and goes in the toilet and decides to paint the bathroom walls unexpectedly. That's that's about the worst of it all. But other than that, it's a good job. It's an easy job. If you enjoy being outside, we enjoyed it. Looking forward to heading back to Colorado this year and spending the summer there. And from there, I don't know. We just have to see which way the wind blows. That's a video for a different day. If you haven't subscribed, consider doing so. We thank you if you have, and appreciate each and every one of you that view our videos and have subscribed to our channel. And tell all your friends and neighbors about it. Until next time, take care. Follow your dreams. Always follow your dreams. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do this full time, because you can. There's a lot of ways of making money out there. Get with other full-time RVers and ask them how they do it, and you'll be amazed at what kind of life you can actually live out here. Okay, that's a good place to end it. Take care. God bless.